offense have been doing. One touchdown that they got was on their defense, and also interceptions and fumbles, and just their defense is playing so aggressively. And I think that's a big factor to what's given them the lead here, 12-3.
Yes, exactly. Just to hit on that, it hasn't been much of an offensive, exciting game, but more on the defensive, exciting game. And here, Shaden Costa almost takes out the cameraman on the sideline with the kick. And we have a penalty. Ball goes out of bounds.
Kick out of bounds. Waipahu is elected to take the ball at the 35-yard line, first down.
So with the kick going out of bounds, Waipahu will take over at their own 35-yard line. The score, Waipahu 12, Castle 3, with 7 seconds left to go in the half.
Don't be surprised here if Waipahu tries to make a quick play here to get into the end zone. They still have 2 timeouts left with 7 seconds.
They have the weapons. They have the quarterback. Let's see if they can make something happen before they go into half. Marquez drops back. And the ball is incomplete, but what it looked like to be, now I might be mistaken, it looked to be almost like a hook and lateral, right? And the intended lateral was going to be to number 6 on Waipahu, which was Matthew Fiesta. And by the looks of it, if he did catch that, he would have had a party down the sidelines, or a fiesta down the sidelines.
Very much so.
And Waipahu is going to go ahead and take a knee, and we are going to go into the half. Waipahu up 12, Castle 3. This is the Aloha Stadium Stars. My name's Josh Chaz, and we will be back after the break.
Reminds me of my old football days.
You played football, Uncle Miano?
Really, Kaylee? I was all-whack defensive back at UH, and I played 11 years in the NFL.
Alexa, is Rich Miano in the Hall of Fame?
Alexa, turn on my Fujitsu AC.
Operate your Fujitsu with Alexa.
No worries, Uncle. I still love you.
I love my Fujitsu.
Five minutes left in the third.
Or better yet, just go, okay? Anyway, right now our score, Waipahu 12, okay? Castle 3. We'll be right back. This is Lois Dim Star Sports. And welcome back to Aloha Stadium and the OIA Division I ball game between the Castle Knights and the Waipahu Marauders. Our score at the moment, Waipahu 12, Castle 3. Entering the third quarter, we're getting set to kick off here. Keldon Halverson, your viewpoint on the ball game so far?
This has been a very slow ball game so far. Very different from what we saw earlier in the day with the D2 championship, but nonetheless a great game to watch. The conditions make it even that more interesting.
And bringing the ball back for Waipahu is the Marauders' Benjamin, Zeandre Benjamin, 6'1", 215 senior. It'll be Waipahu ball first and 10 at the 31-yard line of Waipahu. Again, Waipahu in a defensive game leading 12-3. Just to give you an idea, Waipahu's last couple of drives since the beginning, touchdown, punt, fumble, and a punt, and then end of half. And a play incomplete on first and 10 from the Waipahu 31. See it here again, courtesy Bank of Hawaii.
Yeah, so here we have Cody Marquez just trying to move the ball downfield, trying to hit Jovan Guman in stride downfield. The ball could be a little bit slick. There is some water on the turf downfield from recent rain, so that could play a part.
And Marquez gives off on the handoff to number 24, Branson J. Reyes, slot back, 5'7", 145 senior. He'll curl out along the Honolulu sideline, about the 42-yard line or so. Should be enough for a first down, we'll see.
Yeah, it definitely looked like that. They just hit Marquez or Reyes on the jet sweep right there for a First Hawaiian Bank first down.
Marquez right now 3 of 6 for 70 yards coming into this second half.
15-yard penalty, first down.
And following a check of the sidelines, the ball will be advanced downfield on the completion for a 17-yard gain to about the 43-yard line of Castle High. Marauders on the move again in a very defensive ball game. For Castle, on the other hand, it's been punt, fumble recovery for a touchdown, or actually a punt, fumble recovery. And Failunga knocked backward, or right about the line of scrimmage, I should say. Looked like he almost took a loss back there, but managed to struggle back to the line of scrimmage to our second down 10. Ball at the 43-yard line of Castle High.
Failunga with that nice one-handed catch.
From the Castle 43, second and 10 for Waipahu. Pass completed over the middle. Nice open field grab by the Waipahu receiver. PJ Reyes, the slot back, 5'7", 145, a senior. Picks up first down yardage in Castle territory. Call it about the 37-yard line, first and 10, Marauders. 12-3 our score, 10.5 minutes remaining. Third quarter, second half. And the give this time up the middle, clear space, and this will be a Waipahu touchdown.
Alfred Failunga with a very nice touchdown run to open up this game. Score currently 18-3.
Catching everybody looking to the outside, looking to the sidelines, and then here comes Failunga blasting up the middle. So Waipahu is set to kick the extra point here. Ball down, spotted, ball on the way, and it is good. So at 10 minutes, 16 seconds remaining, it's Waipahu 18, Castle 3. 19 rather to 3. Take a look one more time.
Yeah, we just have another good look at this Filunga touchdown run, making it 18-3, extra point, making it 19-3, 10-16 left in the third quarter.
Ruby Tuesday Hawaii starts with you. Through breakfast, lunch, dinner, and catering, we satisfy your cravings. Locally owned and operated, we pride ourselves in serving local flavors with your favorite comfort foods.
Come in this month for a half rack of ribs with the garden bar and one side for only $19.99.
Inspired by you, we bring Ohana beyond our kitchen and into your community with great experiences and everlasting relationships. Only at Ruby Tuesday Hawaii.
At Aloha Stadium, Al Morikami, Keldon Helverson, bringing you the third quarter action between the Waipahu Marauders and the Castle Knights. 19-3 the score, 10-16 remaining. Third quarter, second half. And a very genuine Castle High team, being shocked at the moment by this Waipahu Marauder team that just seems to be on a roll since about midway through the OIA Division 1 season. Winner goes on, and unfortunately the one who loses his ball game, end of the season for them. And set to kick off Bryson Amoroso, 5'8", 191, the sophomore, from his own 40-yard line. Back deep for the Knights. And taking the opening and taking the kickoff. Number 9 for the Knights, and this is Jonah Figueroa. Figueroa angles toward the Pearl Harbor sideline. He'll go out of bounds just shy of midfield. They will spot him out about the 44-yard line. Be first and 10 Castle Knights from their own side of the field.
Figueroa just doing a great job of following his blockers on that kickoff, setting him up in great field position. 44-yard line, almost into Waipahu territory. Just making it a little bit easier on themselves, trying to come back in a 19-3 game.
So first and 10, Knights at the 44-yard line with some light lava mist coming down. This is Puni Vai on the carry. Puni Vai, their leading rusher, but tonight Puni Vai for the most part held to, up until that point, 11 carries for just 10 yards this evening. He's usually the most prolific runner, but tonight they've pretty much chained him up. After a 3-yard gain, he had to bring up second down 7, ball at the 47-yard line of Castle High. And this will be Puni Vai again. Puni Vai trying to break it to the outside. Nothing doing. He'll lose 2 on this one, right back to the 45-yard line of Castle High.
Yeah, just another busted run by Waipahu. Good effort blowing through that offensive line, tackling Puni Vai in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards back to Castle's own 45-yard line.
So Puni Vai now looking at third down 9 from his 45-yard line. Puni Vai fires on the way and nearly picked off there. He's looking right down the middle to his intended receiver on the play, Figueroa, Jonah Figueroa, a junior. This will bring up fourth down, ball at the 45 of Castle High. Knight's going to use 2 men back here. And back deep, Javen Reyes along with Branson J. Reyes. And his ball angling out along the Pearl Harbor sideline into Waipahu territory. Be 1st and 10, Marauders, ball at their own 30-yard line. (19-3) the score, 8:48 remaining. Third quarter, that is, second half. So on 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line of the Marauders. Cody Marquez looking over the defense, possibly changing the play here.
Dead ball. Delay of game. Number 7. 5-yard penalty. Means first down.
No, delay of game, Kelvin Halverson. Bring up a 1st down 15. Ball will be backed up to the 25-yard line of Waipahu High. Marquez with the delay up the middle. And Failunga gains about 7 on the play to about the 37-yard line. 2nd down 3. Kelvin?
A nice little draw play by Failunga. Up the middle for 7 yards, like you were saying, Al, making it a very manageable 2nd down.
And Marquez fires briefly into a crowd over the middle, ball loose, but they'll say incomplete pass. Intended for the Waipahu Marauders, number 6, Matthew Fiesta. This will bring up 3rd down now. 3rd down 3 from the 37. You see right there, pack of defensive players for the Castle High Knights.
Oh.
And the one thing the Marauders were trying to do in that situation, drawing the Knights off sides. 5-yard penalty against the ball over the 40-yard line to the 42 of Waipahu High for 1st and 10. So from the 42-yard line of Waipahu High School, 1st and 10, Marauders. Looking to assemble another nice, well-engineered drive as they did previously.
Timer, please reset the clock to 8 minutes, 12 seconds.
And again, Failunga pops out up the middle into Castle territory to 30, to the 20, 10, 5. Let's see, is he in? No official signal yet. Has he stepped out? Okay, they're going to rule this touchdown.
Man, Alfred Failunga has just been coming out of the locker room firing on all cylinders. What is this, his 2nd touchdown of the half already, and we're not even 6 minutes into the half. And so just a great effort by this Waipahu team getting those running lanes open.
59 yards officially, we're told, is the touchdown run.
It looks like we have Rich Eisen disguised as the down marker, sprinting down the sidelines to get to the line of scrimmage.
False start. Number 61, 5-yard penalty, retry.
So find the penalty. The extra point will come from the 8-yard line. And Castle High was set to kick this one at the 15 of the Waipahu Marauders, I should say, kicking from the Castle 15-yard line. Ball set, kicked on the way. And it is no good. Okay, so with 7:58 remaining, now Waipahu 25, Castle 3. This is Aloha Stadium Stars Sports.
At Hawaiian Electric, we're committed to a 100% clean energy future. With more clean energy coming onto the grid, driving an electric vehicle makes more sense than ever. You can charge EVs at home, at work, and at charging stations throughout the islands. Drive an EV to save money and go green. The Hawaiian Electric Companies, empowering our 100% clean energy future, empowering our communities, empowering you.
And back at Aloha Stadium, our score here in the third quarter, 7:58 remaining, third quarter, second half. Waipahu High 25, the Castle Knights 3. Waipahu putting together two very well-engineered second-half drives, back-to-back, Keldon Alverson.
Yeah, absolutely. Led by Alfred Failonga. Just great downhill running from this guy. From the junior, making his presence known for this Castle defense, making sure that he wants to move on to this the state championship tournament.
In the meantime, for the Knights, excuse me, Jonah Figueroa back deep to receive. While kicking off is Bryson Amoroso for Waipahu High. Figueroa standing just in front of his 15-yard line, waiting on the kick. Oh, excuse me, in front of his, that's the 6-7 yard line, roughly. He'll step it up around the 10-yard line or so. Now he changes his mind, decides he's going to step back in front of his 5-yard line as he tracks the ball down. He'll take it up along the Pearl Harbor sideline and bring it straight up that way. Steps up about the 30-yard line where he's finally knocked out of bounds.
Figueroa with a nice return from all the way from his own 2-3 yard line down to the 30-yard line.
Will be 1st and 10, Castle Knights from there. Knights have pretty much been shut out of their end zone tonight. In a very defensive-oriented game tonight for these two teams. With Waipahu coming out of the locker room with two back-to-back well-engineered touchdown drives, though. They take a 25-3 lead at the moment, third quarter, second half. Castle going to go upstairs. As scrambling around is Kaho'opi'i. And his pass incomplete. Intended for Elijah Catrett on the play. That'll bring him 2nd down 10 from the Castle 30-yard line. Waipahu coming up and basically turning up a notch defensively and offensively since halftime. Knights will deploy 3 receivers to the Honolulu sideline area, single solo man to the Pearl Harbor side. Kaho'opi'i back to pass, looking, throwing. Complete along the Pearl Harbor sideline. It appears to the 41-yard line. Making the grab on the play for the Knights is Austin Acosta. This will be enough for a 1st down up around the Knights' 41-yard line.
Yeah, Mana Kahupi'i with a nice throw to Austin Acosta, picking up the 1st down, moving the ball down the field, which this Castle team desperately needs to try and get back in this game.
Kaho'opi'i back to pass again. Looking, throwing. Let's see, did he get it in this time? No, they're going to say he's out of bounds, I believe. Yep, they're going to say he's out of bounds. Receiver's out of bounds. This will bring up 3rd down now.
Let's take another look at this play here.
I guess they're going to call a reception, but it's not for very much. In fact, 0 yardage. Second down 10, ball at the 41-yard line now. Excuse me. So Kaho'opi'i now with double slots left and right. Receivers left and right. Gives it to the man in the middle. As they'll try and run it up, get some yardage here. They'll pick up maybe 1, maybe 2 yards on the play.
Bruce McKelly just driving down the field, trying to get something, but not really getting anything, just barely getting back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe getting a yard on that. Nothing too serious.
Clock running at 7 minutes, 14 seconds now. 25-3 Waipahu over Castle. Castle trying to get some points on the board here in the third quarter. They've been shut out of the Waipahu end zone so far. Kaho'opi'i back to pass. Looking, has time. The righty throws downfield. And unfortunately incomplete.
Kind of looks like either a buster route or a misread by the quarterback. As we see here, could have been a big play downfield, just miscommunication between the receiver downfield and the quarterback. Tough break for this Castle offense, trying to get back in this game.
So the Knights back to punt here. And in punt formation for the Knights, number 21, Bruce Bekele. Bekele roots one out of there. This go out of bounds about the Waipahu. Call it up around appears to be the 25-yard line. Where it'll be 1st and 10 for Waipahu from that point forward on their own side of the field. And so far, Keldon Halverson, the Waipahu defense, coming up with answers to everything that Castle's trying to do here in the third quarter.
Yeah, really the whole Waipahu team as a whole figuring out what Castle's trying to do. I think Castle just needs to try and air it out a little bit, even though they've had a little bit of miscommunication downfield. Obviously, the run is not working for them right now, and it's not going to help their chances in coming back at a 22-point deficit with a quarter and a half left in the game, season on the line. You know, just try and move the ball down the field.
Failunga on the first down run gains 8 on the play to the 34-yard line of the Waipahu Marauders. Very steady, very explosive running back.
Absolutely. Failunga just, you know, taking this whole Castle defense for a ride tonight.
And this time spinning, turning among them. Castle apparently this time managed to shut the door and detour him off along the Honolulu sideline. To bring up 3rd down 3 now after a loss of 1 on the play. But man, you want to talk about a finisher, oh boy.
Jeez, he has that Hall of Fame finisher badge on 2K, man. He just is going all out.
So 25-3 the score, 5:40 remaining. Third quarter, second half, Waipahu Marauders in the lead. Marauders with the ball on 3rd and 3 from the 33-yard line of Waipahu High. On the northern end of the field here in Halafa at Aloha Stadium. Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union Field. Marauders going to keep this on the ground. They may have gained enough, 5-yard gain it looks like, so this may be enough for 1st down 10, and it will be. Advance the ball to the 38-yard line. Let's take another look at it again.
You know who else to get this 1st down besides Alfred Failunga, just making a great downhill run. Even though it's for 5 yards, it still moved the chains and moving the ball down the field, which is exactly what they want to do.
And keeping the clock running. 5 minutes remaining third quarter. And the Marauders this time deciding to go upstairs as they find downfield Devin Espiritu from Cody Marquez. 1st down yardage in Castle territory, about the 48-yard line. Officially the 47, actually. Marauders moving this slowly. Well-engineered drive again. And Failunga once again tries the middle. He'll gain about 5, maybe 6 yards, just shy about the 42-yard line of Castle High. Braden Wong coming up to meet him on the play. But what a finisher he's been throughout this third quarter for the Waipahu Marauders. He scored from boxing this distance once already. This time, though, Cody Marquez is going to go upstairs, has a man heading out along the Aliamanu sideline. And they will rule catch at the 35-yard line. This will advance the stakes, 1st and 10 for the Waipahu Marauders in Castle territory. So the 7-yard gain makes it 1st and 10 Marauders at the 35-yard line of Castle High. Long count by Marquez. He'll give it to Failunga again. Failunga bouncing, turning, and now a flag towards the end of the play. After a gain of about 5 on the play to the Knights' 30-yard line.
Number 50, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Remains first down.
Yeah, on the Geico replay here, let's see if we, you have that right tackle over there getting that hold, moving them back 10 yards. Definitely hurting this Waipahu offense a little bit.
So 1st and 22, Waipahu Marauders. Ball spotted back to the 47-yard line for Cody Marquez, the offensive unit of the Marauders. They'll keep this one on the ground, though. And Failunga will pick up about 3, maybe 4 on the play to inside the Castle, call it the 44-yard line. Ball spotted down on tick marks the Honolulu sideline side. So from Knights 44, 2nd and 19. On the Castle side of the field, slant pass off to the Honolulu sideline side. This will take the ball inside the 40-yard line to about, let's see where they mark it off. This should be inside the 40.
I don't think they ruled it a catch.
No, I guess they didn't. Because the ball is now being brought back, call it to the 44-yard line again. 3rd down, 19, so frequent flyer mileage on Castle High side of the field. Waipahu with the ball, though, leading 25-3, 2:37 remaining. Third quarter, second half. Here's Marquez rolling, looking, has a man downfield, fires around the 30-yard line, complete. And that hauling that in is Alfred Failunga, who's been basically running with the ball, but shows he has pretty good hands.
Yeah, Failunga looking a lot like Stevens from Kaimuki earlier tonight, just being a jack of all trades.
Oh, wow. One-hand grab, too, it looked like. This will bring up a 4th and 3 on the 28 of Castle High.